I actually wasn't planning to make this video, but I came across a really interesting post on Facebook, misleading players into believing that Mary Lane and Sugimoto Reiji can be used for one-hit kill builds.
전 발검의 새로운 마스터입니다.
OHK passive basically gives you a 40% reduction on your ultimate cooldown. So why is this misleading other players? I'll demonstrate this in the training room so you can see it clearly. At the moment, Chris is basically the only one who works well with Oak. Most players go Q first, then Core, then E, but actually, you can switch it up. E first, then Q, then Core, and it still triggers your ultimate. Second rotation now, ultimate still cooling down. I hit Q gives Core gives E and my ultimate instantly resets. If the right combo already makes your ultimate refresh instantly, then why bother using OHK to reduce the cooldown? Now, let me show you how Sugimoto performs. He only gets cooldown reduction from his Q skill. Lastly, we have Xian Halat. Both his Q and E reduce his ultimate cooldown. That earlier demo was without gear. I only added one piece for MP.
나쁘지 않군.
For Xian, I'm now using the 4-piece Very Set. Why? The 4-piece Very Set lowers basic skill cooldown. And his ultimate cooldown is reduced by using basic skills. In other words, the more you use basic skills, the more your ultimate cooldown gets reduced.
내 차례군.
Chris is currently not using any equipment.
무릎 꿇어라. 건방지다. 도망치지 않는 게 좋아. 아플 거다. 뜨거울 거다. 뜨거울 거다. 아플 거다.
Now I'm running Oak on him.
건방지다. 터치다운할 시간이다. 도망치지 않는 게 좋아.
He only resets his ultimate if he uses it while fire overload is active. Now let's talk about the game meta. The 4 new artifact sets. Striker, Architect. Breaker, Arrogance. Supporter, Noble Flesh. Stacker, Kamish. If you're not sure what the Hunter class actually is, just follow what I'm doing. These all belong to the Striker Hunter class. The Breaker Hunter class. Bora was already reclassified as a supporter some time ago.
난 정답을 알고 있어.
Lastly, Stacker is still missing a light type attribute. We'll skip the 4-piece set because the meta focuses on 8-piece sets. Increased 20% defense penetration. Increased 30% basic skill damage. Increase up to 75% of attack and defense. Only Sung and Striker receive a 50% damage boost when using the full 8-piece set. Increase 30% break effective. Increase 30% basic skill damage with break effect. When deal damage with break effect, trigger buff increase 25% crit damage. Only when Sung or Breaker uses their ultimate, everyone gains a 15% crit rate boost. Increase 25% everyone elemental damage. Increase 20% damage dealt. Restore users 10% MP. Only when Sung or Supporter. Increase everyone 30% basic skill damage. Attack, defense and HP, increase 15%. Increase 30% overload elemental damage. Increase 40% basic and ultimate damage. Only Sung or Stacker. Increase overload and elemental damage. And to wrap things up, here are the guild boss team setups and gear combinations. The next update is Light Stacker, right? In most cases, Gina and Choi gets replaced by other hunters. Greed is good for win team. That's it for the video. I hope it helps you guys. Also, please don't blindly follow random guides from so-called experts.